Hey, it's Monday, the something. Okay, this is what I've been doing for a while, so it will be now 10 days, 9 or 10 days. I'm doing no sugar, so no added sugar, and then I'm just avoiding carbs for the most part, rice, potatoes, just starchy stuff like that. For a light snack, not every day, but once in a while, I'm having popcorn. So really, my body is telling me that I need to detox. Honestly, and you guys know I've struggled with this, but I need to do like a 3-day fast where I eat absolutely nothing, and I've not been able to do that yet. So the sugar thing I know is an immediate issue, and so I'm just trying to get my body off of that. And so right now, when you're watching this, it's day 9, but while I'm filming this, I'm on day 3. I feel okay, a little irritable, and I'm still doing caffeine, and that was just because I didn't want to deal with a headache. I needed some kind of dopamine hit. And then this is just my plain latte, so there's no added sugar in there other than just what's naturally in the milk. And then I do get collagen now every time I get one of these. I get a collagen boost, so calorie-wise, that brings this up a bit, but I kind of just consider it breakfast now because it's got the collagen in there, and so then maybe I'll have a little bit of something else on the side. But working out, I really need to, I think, now that I've got the leg machines, I really want to get those legs and glutes pumped up. And I've noticed, right, like I had that dead butt syndrome where some of my glute muscles weren't firing, and so all of that effort was going into my knees. So, squats and all kinds of things were difficult for me. So I have figured out that on the hip abductor, I'll do the regular position sitting back, and then I will also lean forward and do it that way, and then I'll massage the upper part of my glutes before I do it, and it seems like everything's hitting. And if I can keep doing that and kind of work that up really slowly, I think then I might actually be able to graduate to squats. I really hope so. I'm not going to get the results that I want if I'm not able to do squats. And I haven't done my knee brace yet, and I need to do that. My knee band, I haven't even put it on yet. And since we moved, actually, I'm not even sure I know where it is. Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not doing a trigger warning for showing food anymore because I want to create a healthier mindset around food. And since the food that I show on here is only healthy, especially this is really low sugar, low carb, good food, I want it to look good to you, and I want you to think about making it. So no more trigger warnings in the videos, so consider this your last trigger warning. Some roasted veggies, compliments of Safeway. I'm trying this as my creamer today, so I'm just going to do a scoop of this. And it doesn't have any sugar listed, though it does say there's some stevia extract, which I don't know. Some people count that as sugar. I think for the sugar detox, probably doesn't count, but if I feel like I start craving this, then I'll probably stop it until I'm done with my detox. Little splash of milk. Okay, unfortunately that was way too much stevia flavor, which I don't really like, and I couldn't even drink it. If you like stevia, you might like that protein powder, but I don't like stevia, so I got myself some half and half at the store down the street. I want to report on the detox and what it's doing to my brain. The most notable thing is I've been having really, really weird dreams, and they seem to be reconciliation dreams. Like my brain is reconciling trauma, and there's like different characters in the story. Some are people that I know, but they're not representing themselves. They're representing like an incident or a feeling or another person entirely. And then there's people that I don't know that are like representing characteristics about myself that I don't like. And I'm like confronting myself in these other people. It's really bizarre. And so like, I mean, I was watching a video on, you know, some of the changes in the brain that happen when you detox from sugar. And I think, I mean, and other, you know, other sources of dopamine too. Like it's a dopamine detox as well. And I'm also just happen to not be scrolling as much or being on social media as much too. And so I got a little bit tired yesterday for a moment, but not for very long. So I'm not like fully in withdrawal, I guess. And I guess because with sugar, since there are some other sources of carbohydrates that are in some of the things that I'm eating, it's not like a complete detox, you know, or it's just I haven't hit that point yet because today's day 5. So we'll see what happens. But I'm motivated to keep going, not as much for the physical benefits, but for the mental benefits, because I kind of want my brain to finish this process that it's doing. It's like it's pretty cool and weird. There's some hummus, but I'm really craving sugar right now. So I'm just going to eat this instead and cry myself to sleep. All right, I should have taken a video earlier in the week because I wanted to show the difference. It's really hard to see right now. I'm trying to like straighten my abdomen out. But so a lot of women, you start getting that that lump above the belly button, which I think is a cortisol effect. So if you're storing that fat, you know, right here in this little band, that's from the excess cortisol from just your body doing that whole insulin cycle over and over constantly. So yeah, it's gone down a lot. I wish I had a before and after, but I mean, you can still see like I'm bumping out as a whole, but you can't really see as much. It's kind of showing you right there, but it was just so full a few days ago, and I just feel like my pants fit better now. So I've lost a lot of water weight, at least 4 pounds of water weight, because I'm not in a calorie deficit. So, and I'm actually eating a lot, but I still lost weight, and that's just from the water release, most likely. But I feel just so much better, so much better. So it is actually now at the end of this video, it is day 9, and I had some major cravings yesterday, and that is because it was the end of my work week where I'm really sleep deprived. So I wasn't surprised. So I did allow some carbohydrates, just things that were really low in sugar. Like I had a few berries and some tortillas. But yeah, now that since I'm doing this on purpose and paying attention, I do realize that those cravings were kind of coming in when I was feeling tired. So if I have the opportunity when I'm craving sugar, I'm just going to go lay down instead, because that's probably what my body actually needs. But I am looking forward to having a chocolate chip muffin, like a chocolate chip muffin. That I've been thinking about that for days. So I do want to have one of those. So while I'm going to make some changes once I complete this whole process, you know, sugar's still going to continue to be a part of my life. I just need to enjoy it in a way that is healthier for my body, so that I'm not stuck in this constant cycle of blood sugar highs and then insulin pumping and dumping and cortisol storing and all that stuff. My sleep's been so much better overall, and considering that I work graveyard shift, I didn't even think that was possible, but I was in sort of stuck in this vicious cycle of just getting too tired and then eating instead of getting more sleep. So I'm looking forward to seeing a couple more days of results of how this goes, and then figuring out how to implement that sugar intake for my regular life. Anyway, thanks for watching and keeping me accountable, and I'll see you in the next video.